All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. It really has been just a week since I made my last video here on ZEBEC, and I know people are wondering whether I've turned bearish or maybe I'm just no longer interested in ZEBEC. No, that is actually very much far from the truth, and the reason why I didn't make so many videos over the last few days maybe is because I've been working so hard on my master's thesis. I'm trying to finish like my experiments, so most of the times I'm actually spending in the laboratory, and we'll see what eventually happens right there. But let's talk about the ZEBEC price, because I think that, just as I said in the last video, we are looking very much bullish here, and you can see the arrow which I put here, which stretches as high as 2.5 cents, and a possibility obviously of the price reaching as high as 5 cents. We'll see how the bull market gets generous, but I know for a fact right now people don't feel as optimistic as they should be, because we pretty much have got all the indicators in the world screaming that the market is just about to go. But let's talk about the ZEBEC price. Before I start, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button, because this is going to be a very quick update and straight to the point. The YouTube algorithm probably doesn't favor this short video, so if you like it, it sends the signal to the algorithm that, look, this is very much relevant in as much as it is short, right? If you're also new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do TA on ZEBEC and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Without me further running my mouth too much, let's get right into it. Let's start with the most obvious thing. Tomorrow, the Fed is expected to be cutting interest rates, and with that, the market has, kind of priced in that this is very much good, and likely we're going to be seeing the market rally from there. I hope that's the case, but whatever the case may be, ZEBEC itself was already looking good. And as we can see from the very bottom, I think I have done multiple times when I've said that, look, this is wave 1, this is wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and we're looking to complete wave 5 right there. Now, people may be saying that how come your wave 5 is deviating like this? I have also gone, very much extensively to say that it's also very much possible that within a major wave, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Then from there, you're probably doing an A, B, C correction, and you're also beginning another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. You repeat the cycle, but still building one major wave right there. So, one takeaway is that when it comes to Elliott wave theory, we've got waves within waves, and I think that's exactly what is happening there with ZEBEC. So in my last few updates, I've also claimed that we're not going to be seeing a low that goes below, I would say, 0.0035 thereabout for ZEBEC, and I kind of still stand with that. Not kind of, actually, I still stand by that, because we're also looking at the regular things that we always take a look at. That's the RSI, and at that point, the RSI was indicating to us that, this is historical support. Once you get here, you usually take, a bounce. And that is also exactly what we saw ZEBEC doing. So I'm pretty much optimistic at this point that we are still, moving very much forward with our fifth wave, and it's looking quite safe for now. Now, one other thing that we have discussed at length is that, ZEBEC is pretty much following in with what Stellar Lumens did back then in its 2017-2018 cycle. And as you can see, we are right around a level which, okay, the price may drop a little bit, but that's right before a huge parabolic stage. This has been the message that I've sent over and over and over in my videos, and it's just a matter of waiting for it to happen. That's why I was saying confidently that, I don't think we're going to be dropping below 0.0034 again, because, technically speaking, from a time frame perspective, we should actually be, looking to get this parabolic run begin here. Now, the complication only for ZEBEC is not whether it's bullish or not. The complication is that how high can it actually go, because we have extensively compared, that run of ZEBEC to Stellar Lumens, even from a market cap perspective, and they are almost very much 1:1, right? Because when Stellar Lumens was beginning this parabolic run, it was right around 180 something million, and ZEBEC was right around 170 million. So very much comparable. The thing here is that Stellar Lumens managed to go ahead and do a 112x. Can ZEBEC pretty much repeat the same thing? I would say for now, I doubt, but crypto is very much humbling. We have seen time and again that things can just go ahead and blow your head over, and your expectations are going to be looking like it's child's play, right? So we will see what ZEBEC does. However, instead of hoping for 100x that never shows up, I think we can also try to look at some, realistic price targets that are a little bit guaranteed, I would say, in quotes, to happen. And one of those price targets for me is right around like 2.5 cents. The reason why I choose 2.5 cents is that I like the back chart here on HTX, the exchange. And once you look at it from, just a Fibonacci extension or retracement perspective, from the peak that was made there until the very bottom, you can see that your first extension is right around like 1 cent. But that's not the end, right? The full Fibonacci extension there is 2.4 cents. Obviously, this number changes slightly with how great I am at pinpointing the exact top here or bottom in terms of like this Fibonacci retracement to scale. But whatever the case may be, I think 2.5 cents is very much realistic. Now, what we saw with Stellar Lumens was it was exceeding that by a lot. I think it was 250% or something like that. So, I mean, should ZEBEC be able to do something like that? We are now, looking towards 5 cents, we're looking at 10 cents, but I don't really want to be talking about those ones right at this point. Let's just break the previous high for now and get into extension levels. 2.5 cents sounds very much realistic from where the price is sitting right now. That is right around like a 5x. Yeah, that may sound like it's not much because we are spoiled in crypto, let's be honest, right? A 5x is not even enough for a return. But the thing is that we have also been covering ever since the lows here. So, I mean, should we be lucky and really get that, 2.5 cents? I think we're looking at a 25x here as a, return on investment. We'll see what eventually happens by there, but I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and I will see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.